quiet of the morning calm, where the sun rises at the dawn, and the birds sing their waking song. There's a story to be told. So if you hear a teller telling you a tangled tale, or maybe two, rest assured, every word is true, especially the bits they make up.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Everything has brought her to this moment. She inches closer to the edge and summons the courage to leap. Because she knows the only way out is across when the floor is lava. Every big moment starts small.
It starts with a spark and becomes a beacon, lighting the way. When the games are gone, the games go on. Turn up. Take part. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
Welcome back to our coverage of women's basketball here from the Canada Summer Games. What a day it's been here. This is our final matchup of the evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm Robbie Doherty alongside Luke Much for a big matchup between Manitoba and Nunavut. Luke, we saw Nunavut earlier on today. Haven't seen Manitoba yet. Any thoughts on this one early on?
Yeah, Nunavut kind of getting the short end of the straw here. Unfortunately, first day, and they got to play the opening and the closing day. Those are always the longest days as an athlete, and it's got to be a quick turnaround for them. They dropped their first game 66-42 to the Yukon Territories, and will look for a bounce-back performance here.
Well, a great performance this morning from Jaina Kinukatuk. She got in some injury trouble early on, kind of went over on her ankle. She missed about 10 minutes. Team got in quite a large hole. She got back in the game, sparked the crew, and they went on an 11-point run unanswered. So certainly capable of putting points on the board. Time will tell. We haven't seen this Manitoba team tonight, so let's go down to the court and dial in.
It'll be interesting to see how Manitoba does here. As you said, this is the first time that we've seen them. We haven't seen Quebec or Ontario. We've seen pretty much everybody else, though. So good to get a look at Manitoba here.
Here's Elliott making a break for it. Easy layup for them to go up 6 early on here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Emma Elliott from the heart of Manitoba, Winnipeg, 17 years old, getting herself onto the score sheet here early on.
Great effort down low for Nunavut from Manabu. Couldn't hold on to it. 8:47 on the clock here in the first quarter. 6-0, Manitoba leading. Nunavut trying to avoid getting hit behind too much like they did this morning. They really played a solid 2.5 quarters. They get into some injury trouble, as I mentioned, but they really showed a lot, battled back. Be interesting to see this Manitoba squad and how they match up tonight, because that's inbounded like Kanungatuk. Trying to move it over. Nice speed down low. Trying to get around from Simic. Couldn't hold on to it. That's going to be Manitoba's ball as they'll inbound from the baseline with Ava Shaw.
And for none of it too, right? I mean, that was a hard-fought game early this morning. You got to think, go home, take a nap, get something to eat, rest up, and get ready for this one. But it's just such a tough draw here in the schedule to play 2 games in your first day.
So Shetler couldn't hold on to it. Going to be Manitoba's ball, though, as went off a Nunavut player, go on the way out. So they'll be inbounding from their own baseline is Manitoba.
Good crowd here again. You can hear Nunavut's fans cheering for defense. And you know, this is a team that competes, Robbie, always.
Oh, absolutely. You got to expect a lot out of Manitoba. Such a big sport culture. And Emma Yard couldn't get that one to drop, but they hold on to it down low as Ava Shaw puts it up. That one won't fall either. Shaw hands it back for Yard. That one not going to go in the net, but draws a foul on the play. She'll go to the line for 2.
Good start here for Manitoba, up 6 within the first 2 minutes. Let's see if they can maintain this here as time goes on throughout this matchup.
Not able to capitalize on the first one for Emma Yard.
And we talked about it, Robbie. Free throw so important. This is how Team Manitoba got their free throw. Driving in towards the hoop was Emma Yard, and then the hand comes up, and that's the foul.
So Nunavut gonna start at their baseline once again. Inbounding, here's Ava Ellsworth. Ellsworth up for Simic.
Simic was great this morning as well, Robbie. Simic and Kanukatuk really worked well together.
Yeah, Kanukatuk certainly shows a lot of speed and skill, but you gotta wonder, you mentioned it earlier on the broadcast, already playing today, what kind of advantage that might be for Manitoba, just in terms of endurance.
I know it's really tough as an athlete. You play your first game, you're always in the first time slot, and then you go down to the last time slot. Here's another look at that as the foul there. But it's always the first time slot, so it's an early morning, and then it's a late night. So it's all about balancing where you're gonna get your sleep in, how much sleep you're gonna get in. You don't wanna sleep too much because then you'll be tired for the game. You wanna have that right amount, and that's all about what you put into your body, how you fuel, and how you can get ready and up to your standards for your second game of the day.
That rule's not in effect for broadcasters.
Thankfully, no. No naps for us.
Ava Ellsworth inbounds it for Nunavut. Heading down the left side. Trying to get it over center. Finally do. Well, that one's intercepted. Picked off. A nice play by Castries. Trasfrizel loses it once again. Here comes Nunavut back the other way. Trying to get over center. Holding on to it is Dimitruk. Dimitruk finds it over for Ellsworth. Ellsworth holding on to it. That one's stolen away by McLean. McLean going down the right side. He's playing with some nice passes. Here's McLean driving in, puts it up, gets it to fall for 2, and a nice play by Emily McLean.
Yeah, that's 2025 Athlete of the Year, Emily McLean as well. A highly prestigious award for her.
And there's another one from Manitoba. This time it's Ella Castries.
Yeah, just a great start here for Manitoba, but I mean, none of it. They've been pretty good defensively, though. I mean, you take a look, they've already shut down Manitoba 3-4 times here within the opening 3 minutes.
And he's drawn a foul. Emily McLean, that'll be her first. Team's first. Another look at it there, the inbound pass, long pass.
A long bomb pass down the seam. Castries dishes it off. And
great shot there. Sorry to cut you off, Luke, but an absolute beauty from Simic. You mentioned her effectiveness earlier on, and we're going to get a stop. Here is Nunavut. They're on the board. And Simic.
You're right, Robbie. That was a fantastic shot. Would love to see that one again. As that really getting the crowd going is here. Let's take another look. Off the inbound. Simic grabs it, walks in, sees her path, rips it right into the heart of the nylon.
Simic, talked about her this morning, certainly effective. And not showing any signs of change here tonight. As Nunavut continues down the right side. Here's Dimitruk. Dimitruk putting it to the center to the hands of Manibu. Manigu trying for the left side. Picked up by Simic. Simic, great ball work. Trying to find Ellsworth. Ellsworth carrying it down the middle, going for the hole, but denied, and a nice defensive play by Hallie Penner.
Absolutely. Great reach there, able to jump out, get the hand in the way of that one. As we'll take a look here from our Universal Media crew on the replay. As trying to drive in deep there was Ellsworth. One of the better players here on this Team Nunavut squad. She really impressed me this morning against UConn.
There's a foul against Nunavut. It'll be inbounded on the side for Manitoba. There you see Simic stepping off. Well-deserved break. She's really made a difference here so far today for Nunavut, creating opportunities and nice bucket of her own.
And remember, right, they played the game before. Quick shifts is going to be the story the whole way through. Quick shifts. You don't want to be on the floor for too long. So the coaches, that's up to them to sub you in and out in a reasonable amount of time without you getting too out of breath.
Great look at those shoes, Ninja Turtles.
A lot of good shoes here today, Robbie.
Big fan. Here's Ava Shaw trying to break through traffic. Hallie Penner can't get it to go. Ball still alive, trying to keep it in play. They do so.
Great
that
key.
one. Little dog fight on the floor. That one's going to be won by Manitoba. McKinley sends it back to the line for Shaw. Shaw puts it back once again. Great effort from both these teams here. Been some battles. As play continues with Nunavut regaining ball possession.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Watch the drive in, down low, and then letting it go from up high.
Duval for a pass, couldn't quite connect as she was looking for Siwi and couldn't connect, just a little bit too far, so Manitoba will inbound from their baseline. Up the right side, taking her time. Moves it down low, all alone is Emily McLean. Not able to get it to go, and Nunavut bounces back. Trying to fight for possession on the ground. Manitoba, they're gonna make a pass. Free it up, whistle will go, 5:38 on the clock. 13-2 Manitoba with an early lead.
Yeah, and you'd expect this, right? Manitoba's fresh. They haven't played yet today. Usually if you're playing 2 games in a day, you come out a little bit slower than the team who has had the whole day off. And now Manitoba going to take their time out here. Or sorry, excuse me, Nunavut going to take their time out here. Give their players a rest. Got to be very strategic here with their timeouts, but
both teams with a very supportive crowd here cheering them on loud. Great crowd on hand supporting their teams here for this one. Final matchup of the evening here in women's basketball.
A long day, but a great day of basketball. A lot of fantastic games.
Bet you a lot of excited fans here taking in the Canada games.
Absolutely. And how about our volunteers too, Robbie? They've put in a heck of a shift here today.
Yeah, they certainly have. Certainly some of the most hospitable people you'd ever meet. So happy to host the nation, welcome them to their beautiful city here of St. John's. We're certainly proud. They showed that last night at the opening ceremony, and what a party that was, and I mean literally. There was dancing, there was music all over the place. Just saw the excitement of the athletes. There's so much more to the games here at the Canada Games, I should say. And there's just more about, there's a lot of socializing. You meet people, you meet friends, you create memories. That's what it's all about, and that was certainly on display last night at the Mary Brown Center.
Opening, closing ceremonies, always some of the athletes' favorite activities. And I mean, the opening ceremonies last night, what a production too. Fantastic crew, our Universal Media broadcast crew, of course, and the host committee, and everybody coming together to make that happen. And it was an honor to be a part of it with you on the call for the English version, Robbie. And hopefully the closing ceremonies are just as good, if not better.
It'll be something else. Can't wait to see that one. It's anything like the opening ceremonies, but before then, 2 full weeks of sports. For any sports fan, it's an exciting time here in Canada as play continues. Dimitruk trying to make a pass. That one almost picked off by Manitoba as Ellsworth tried to make a break for it. Whistle's gonna go.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be back up here towards the halfway line. Manitoba will have the ball, and taking it in will be Penner from Carmen, Manitoba, 16 years old.
Allie Penner inbounding. Finds McKinley. McKinley taking her time, looking to get set up at the top of the offensive zone. Moving it forward with McLean. McLean fires it down low into the hands of Penner. They get that one to go. Another 2 on the board for Manitoba.
Great passing play there by Team Toba.
And another great defensive play by Manitoba right back. They go for another 2 in Kishi Falarin. Nunavut struggling to get out of their defensive end here is Ava Ellsworth. Tries to make a break for it down the right side, but being put pressure on by Lily Cox with a lot of speed.
Yeah, speed kills. We've seen it. How about Nova Scotia today? They were really, really, really a fast team, and they surprised Team New Brunswick. Manitoba, speedy as well. Take a look at this as Kishi Folarin takes it in deep, right to the paint. No mistake there.
And here comes Manitoba again. Folarin sends it back to the line. Elliott puts it up. That one off the back of the rim, bounces out and recovered by Nunavut. Here comes Duvall. Duvall making a long pass for Dimitruk. That one almost picked off, but they get away with it. Here comes Nunavut down the line. Nice move from Duvall. Sends it over. Here's Kanunkatuk. Kanunkatuk. Oh, no, tries to go for the blind pass, not quite connecting. A lot of pressure on now as Dimitruk holding on to it. Dimitruk, nowhere to go. Sends it back to Kanunkatuk. Kanunkatuk throws it up off the backboards. Heading back the other way for Manitoba. Once again, no mistake. That one made by Folarin, and it's another 2 on the board for Manitoba.
Yeah, just there, Dimitruk was all alone. She needed a little bit of help there. And just Manitoba boxing out so well, nobody could help her.
And here comes Manitoba once again. Emily McLean not able to make the layup, but recovered once again by Manitoba. In Emma Elliott, she makes no mistake. They extend their lead to 21 now.
Yeah, this has been a real solid performance here from Manitoba.
Now, the last 3 or 4 minutes, they've certainly found their footing and able to put some offense on the board. Play continues once again as Brar able to create a turnover. That comes Manitoba down low. Nice long pass off the backboard for McLean. And that's another one. 23-2 now. Manitoba starting to take a commanding lead early on. Trying to move forward. Here's Siwi. Siwi can't connect with that pass. Buzzer goes. Substitutions coming in on both sides. Nunavut and Manitoba. 3:05 remaining here in the first quarter of play in this opening day of women's basketball action at the Canada Canada Summer Games.
Winter not just yet, a few years away from that.
Certainly not like winter in here today.
No, definitely not.
That one at the line, put up from the three-point line, not able to connect with the rebound in the hands of Brar. Brar can't capitalize. McLean with it now. At the line, Brar turns, passes it. Nice to the center, put up for 3. That one not able to fall and recovered by Kanunkatuk. Kanunkatuk carries it over center, down the middle. That one swiped away by Seba Brar. Brar with it. Nice long pass, tries to find Scheffler, keeps it in now. Here's Shetler, puts it down the middle, and a nice play by Isenguzo.
Yeah, that was real nice. That was just exactly what you want. Almost like a play that you draw up there. It was that good. Manitoba getting off to a real hot start here.
Here's Nunavut now. Pressing, trying to get a shot off. That one off the rim, won't fall. But a good opportunity once again for Nunavut.
Yeah, you take a look there. Emily McLean, we mentioned that she was the Athlete of the Year. She was also a provincial All-Star in 2025. So pretty impressive resume there for one of Manitoba's basketball stars.
So here's Manitoba once again over center court. Shetler taking her time with a short pass. Waiting for it back here at the three-point line, Elliott. Elliott turns to the middle, down the right side, trying to drive through the lane, nowhere to go. Sending it back to the line. Brar steps in. Can't get a shot off, and then it's recovered once again by Kanunkatuk. Kanunkatuk, the short pass, and Nunavut brings it over center. Dimitruk to the left side, trying to hold on to it was Apalaktuk, but couldn't maintain possession.
You can tell that Manitoba's really been thinking about their opening game here. You have so long because you're in either the morning or the day before the opening ceremonies. Then while you're in the ceremonies, all you can think about is playing in these Canada games. And now that you're here, I mean, they're taking full advantage of this moment.
Dimitruk hands that off. Quick shot put up by Siwi. Siwi can't turn that into a basket. Down low once again is Manitoba, trying to put it off the backboards. Not able to convert that to 2 points, and Nunavut tries to get back up the left side, but great speed from Manitoba. And Manitoba's Isenguzo.
Simic in there as well. She's been active as well in this game. Always noticeable, 74 in white, red, and yellow.
Inbound coming up, Manitoba. That one down low. Here's Shetler holding on to it, stepping in. Getting in the paint, turning, quick fire from Shetler, and a great play from Kylie Shetler. Like to see another look at that. Is Kinunkatuck. Heading back down, hands it off on the three-point line for Nunavut. Trying to move it forward. Is Manitoba finally getting their hands on it? Here's Brar down the right side. Going in for a lay-in, not able to connect. Once again, recovered by Nunavut in Dimitruk.
Yeah, Dimitruk tried to turn on the steam there and really just kind of wheel up towards the offensive zone, but couldn't get anything going there as that one was quickly knocked away from her. Here's Manitoba working it in down low. Little 360 almost there by Kylie Shetler. Her sister, a U Sport athlete.
There's a shot for three from downtown. That one won't go. Still trying to put it away underneath in the paint. And the whistle finally goes. 27.7 seconds remaining on the clock here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Manitoba continuing to go full out here, and now a trip to the line.
That one not able to convert for Manitoba. Bloma Isenguzo going to go 1 for 2 on the line. Makes no mistake, and a great point for Manitoba to go up 28-2 early on here. This one back down now. On the left side, Nunavut trying to get settled down in the offensive zone. Trying to send that one down low. Can't connect. Is Mika Simic not as far off as perhaps Apoloktukuk thought she might be.
Yeah, that one just took a bad deflection and ended up out of play. She was definitely open there, but just took a bad deflection off his shoulder. What can you do, right? But a strong effort here from Nunavut. These girls don't quit.
Manitoba with some time for three. That one doesn't connect, and Nunavut recovers once again, trying to break out past center. Dimitruk can't beat the buzzer. That one not in time, so 1 quarter in the books here in St. John's tonight for their final women's basketball matchup of the day. 28-2, the early score. Manitoba leading Nunavut. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's the Canada Summer Games live from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
Just about back underway here in the second quarter. Tonight, Nunavut and Manitoba locking horns in women's basketball action. Day 1, Canada Games. Play underway. There we see it underneath. Nunavut looking to inbound in the offensive zone. Held to 2 points in the opening quarter. Saw that earlier this morning. They weren't quite as sharp out of the gate in the first quarter, but they really seemed to pick up steam about midway through the second quarter. We'll see if that happens again here as they sort of settled in and made some nice plays.
Absolutely, definitely found their footing as time went on, and hopefully that continues here throughout the second quarter and in past the halfway mark as well.
Nice play by Emma Yard. Put 2 more on the board for Manitoba. There's Nunavut trying to create something offensively, working our way down the left side here. That's Dyer Akanavigak. Sent up from distance. That one off the backboard from Poche. Back the other way comes Manitoba. Holding on to it. At center. Shetler. Shetler sends it down low for Shaw. Shaw trying to put it up. She's going to draw a foul on the play, and she'll go to the line.
Really good ball movement here from Manitoba, Robbie. Really quick, always knowing where each other are, and they aren't giving Nunavut a chance to catch them. Ball's going one place, and then all of a sudden, it's across the court before you can even realize.
So here we go. From the line. Manitoba, first opportunity from Hallie Penner. No mistake. She'll look to do it again. Once again, Hallie Penner, no mistake. So dialed in early on is Manitoba.
Absolutely. The second one thought about it, but decided best to go where the nylon is.
And here's Nunavut trying to break down the middle. That one given away once again, recovered by Emma Yard. Emma Yard tries, and there's a hard fall. Great sportsmanship there from Ryan McKinley, making sure she's okay. And we saw Nunavut earlier on get into some injury trouble. Some trouble putting pressure on that knee. You don't like to see that.
No, that's Simic.
Looks like she's on her feet, being helped off, and we'll keep an eye on that situation. Looks to be okay.
Yeah, but going back to what you said about the sportsmanship, that's something that we've seen throughout the whole day, really.
Yeah, we sure have, numerous times. Numerous times indeed. The other team helping their opponent up. Here we go, Manitoba at the top. Ava Shaw looking to drive down the right side, puts it up, that one off the front of the rim, but recovered once again. Great offensive play from McKinley in the right spot at the right time. 8:40 on the clock here in the second quarter. Nunavut trying to move it forward. Holding on to it. Dyer Akanavigak losing her footing. Was Duval. Duval couldn't find anyone to pass to. That one ends up out of bounds, and Manitoba will inbound.
Yeah, almost a great play there. Duval ended up falling down. She tried to make the pass, but the ball just didn't bounce the way that she anticipated, and it split the two teammates.
Nice long pass there for Penner. Penner. Little give and go. Here comes Nunavut. Back the other way, trying to create some offense. There's Poche. Hands it back to Dyer Akanavigak. Nice pass to the left side for Duval. Duval holding on to it. That one picked off, and back the other way comes Lily Cox. Lily Cox up for Shaw. Shaw with the left-handed layup gets it to go. And it's 36 on the board for Manitoba.
Really strong start here for Manitoba. You can tell who the well-rested team is.
Great effort from Nunavut here as they're just trying to create some offense. Once again, Manitoba making their way down. That's another layup for Cox.
Their transition game so strong. As soon as they get the ball, just all out, flat down court, and here's another look.
Here's another shot for Penner. Penner. Looks like there's going to be some substitutions coming in here on both sides. Timeout called, I believe, for Nunavut.
Yeah, and continuing the thought, a great start here for Manitoba. Just as soon as they get the ball, you're anticipating it, you can see it coming, you grab it, all of a sudden everybody else hard down the court, and you have outlets to pass to. That's really where they're making their money here tonight.
And Nunavut with a great effort nonetheless, find themselves in a hole, but certainly not showing any quit, giving it everything they have. And talked to the coach this morning. She told me about the journey they had to get here in such a challenging territory geographically, where it's so large and spread out that a lot of the teams, what they'll do is they'll train in pods of 3 or 4, and then they met at a portal in the south. I believe they met in Ottawa for 10 days before the games, that being the first time they came together as a team. So very impressive what they've been able to accomplish here as this team Nunavut.
Absolutely, and remember, these are the only girls that have played 2 games here today.
Yep, very good point. Very, very good point.
And still, as you mentioned, not quitting and won't quit.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There you see the spirit on the bench for Team Nunavut as they make their way back out to the floor.
And the support from family and friends as well, all sitting behind the bench. You like to see that.
So they'll start from the baseline. Vache ends it up for Duval. Duval down the right side. Trying to keep that in bounds, not able to. Manitoba will regain possession. Oh, excuse me, Nunavut's gonna inbound it. The offensive zone, that one coming in from Pache. Pache sends it back for Ellsworth. Ellsworth down for Duval. Duval, nice fake, sends it down in the key, trying to turn. Trying to get a shot opportunity. Moving in through traffic is Ellsworth. Draws the foul, she's gonna go to the line. And a chance for Nunavut here with a couple free throws.
Yeah, Ellsworth was really strong today versus the Yukon Territories. I thought that she was one of the top 3 players in that matchup, and here she is on the line.
Gets the first one to go. A great shot from Ava Ellsworth. Calm, cool, collected. That's a big point for Nunavut. Looking for another one. Oh, officials do that down.
Might have a redo here.
Nope.
No, I guess not. Back we go for Team Manitoba, who are going to have possession of the ball now.
So that's going to be inbounded by Manitoba. Number 11, Emma Elliott. Here's Elliott. Gonna let Barr start with it up the middle. Barr cutting down the right side. Nice defense from Duval of Nunavut. Barr gets by, sends it back. Up for number 4, McLean. McLean sends it back, trying to drive down the left side. And travel is the call, so Nunavut will take possession on the right side.
Yeah, good opportunity here on the transition, Robbie, for these girls to go and attack, and Ellsworth going to lead the charge here.
And Princess Siwi into the game now for Nunavut. Christina Duval tries to find the pass down low, can't connect with it. Not able to hold on to it was Nunavut. That slips out of play, and Manitoba will inbound from the baseline. Up the middle, here comes Brar. Brar looking to go left. Nice defensive coverage from Nunavut. There's no lanes available for Manitoba. They move the ball down low. Out for 3 now. Big opportunity as that one goes up, hits the rim, doesn't go down. Trying to pick it up now. Down low is McLean. McLean still can't get a hand on it. They're digging for it on the floor. And it's going to be Nunavut coming up with it.
Great defense there. Just trying to push away all opposition players from the paint. Get them as far away from the hoop as they can.
Great defense indeed as Nunavut able to make their way over center. That one picked off by Brar and Manitoba. Down the right side. Moving it forward up to the hoop, and a great play from Elliott. Elliott puts another 2 on the board. Nunavut inbounds. Here we go. Trying to create something offensively. Here's Duval. Duval with it on the right side. Sends it back into the hands of Dyer Akanevikak. Up the middle. Here comes Nunavut. Ava Ellsworth. Ellsworth with it. Trying to hold on to it up the middle. Great opportunity for Nunavut. Dimitruk can't capitalize on that opportunity. Manitoba.
It's going to be Nunavut's ball as well, Robbie, as they get a chance now to go from defense to offense.
So here we go once again. Duval shed a lot of time on the floor thus far here in this matchup. the return of Kinungatuk. Made such a big role in this team's momentum this morning. See if she can light a little spark here for Nunavut. Trying to carry it through traffic, not able to break through, but nice defensive play from McKinley. Able to get her hand on the ball, not able to hold on to it, but makes the stop nonetheless.
Yeah, look, here's this set play that we watched today, Robbie. The line up and then the big scramble, and it opens up a lot of cool holes here for Nunavut to take over.
There's a scramble on the ground once again. Whistle goes as Ava Ellsworth.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna stay as a Nunavut ball here.
Here's another look at it.
Yeah, the loose ball there, and then the basketball IQ by Ellsworth to jump on that, make sure that they keep possession. That's a great play.
So Ellsworth can hold on to it. Nunavut will inbound on the offensive baseline once again. And sent in. Nunavut trying to get a shot off. Kinungatuk sends it back for Ellsworth. Ellsworth puts it up. That went off the rim, and a big opportunity for Nunavut. Great effort to try to put that up from long distance. Can't capitalize and convert it into points. Manitoba now on the right side. Sends it back to the line. They'll take a three-point shot of their own. That one won't fall either, out of bounds. And it's going to be Nunavut's ball.
Great stint on defense there by Team Nunavut. Now they get to go and have fun and attack on offense.
Kinungatuk carrying it over center, down the middle. Looking to make a break offensively. That one taken away, and a great defensive play from Manitoba and Castres. Up the middle, holding on to it. Here's Penner. Penner going to make the left-handed layup. That one falls. Another two on the board for Manitoba. Kinungatuk over center. Making a break for a great effort down the middle. She's going to draw the foul. And a nice play from Kinungatuk.
Really nice, just kind of sucking in all the black jerseys around her. And eventually a foul was drawn. Here's another look at it. With the long pass over, and this is going to be the layup here from Team Manitoba's Holly Penner.
And that one not able to be held on to either from Manitoba. Is Shetler, an inbound. For Manitoba. 4:19 on the clock here in the second quarter. Nice play from Manitoba, looking to break up the middle. Whistle goes as Allie Penner draws a foul.
Yeah, so she's going to get her opportunity to head up to the line. Free throws, you can never get too many reps at free throws. They're so important in a game, and all those reps are going to be put to use right here for moments like these at the Canada Games.
Yeah, you're right about that. So many teams so solid defensively, you don't get many open shots. Try to make the most of them when you can.
Absolutely.
That one put in for Manitoba. Kinungatuk will inbound it from the baseline. Over center court now. Here's Ellsworth on the right side. Moving it in to the middle. That one picked off, and Manitoba back the other way. Shetler sends it up, tries to make the layup, not able to convert it.
No foul on the play, though, and looks like Team Manitoba will head to the line once more.
So Shetler, a great night thus far.
Absolutely. Great opening day thus far from what I've heard. Baseball was fantastic. Soccer as well. Swimming. I heard great things about swimming. So all in all, I don't think that you can complain about this first day of the 2025 Canada Summer Games at all. St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador being fantastic hosts here this year.
Oh, second to none. As expected with Newfoundland and Labrador. As Nunavut moves it up the court. Kinungatuk trying to carry it through traffic once again. A race for the ball now. Whistle goes.
Going to stay Nunavut ball as well with 3:54 left to go in our second quarter.
So Kinungatuk in inbound for Nunavut. Short pass now down the left side, trying to throw the shot up. That one Just missing left. An opportunity for Nunavut, not able to capitalize, and Manitoba will recover the ball, and they'll inbound from the baseline. Here's Shaw. Shaw making their way down with Manitoba on the right side. That one down low, looking to make a pass from distance, putting it up from the line. That one not able to connect off the front of the rim, but a good effort from Ava Shaw of Manitoba.
Yeah, great look there, but Nunavut's defense quick to pressure, get in the lane, cause a little bit of panic, and just that can even throw you off from making that three-point shot.
So Brar down low with a quick pass. Nice move and an opportunity from Manitoba as Falarin couldn't connect, but recovered once again by Brar. She'll send it to the middle. On the other side, trying to create an angle. That one not able to fall. Nunavut recovers back the other way. Kinonkatok down the right side. Trying with a burst of speed, throwing that up. That one not able to connect from distance. You can see Kinonkatok, a little bit of frustration showing on her face.
Right, just trying to create some offense, right? Manitoba's been doing a pretty good job at shutting this Nunavut team down, so just trying some unorthodox plays, trying to get some offense going, trying to create some holes, some gaps, some open teammates. That's all that's trying to happen here.
Laren can't make that go. Nunavut recovers. Trying to break over center court. Kinonkatuk gonna take a shot from distance. That one missing just high. 2:53 on the clock. Manitoba coming out of their defensive zone. Over center court, Ava Shaw. Ava Shaw with a quick pass to Falarin. Falarin sends it down low. That one off the backboards. Not able to fall though once again in Kinonkatuk. Trying to make a long pass. That one picked off by Brar. Great athleticism by Brar to get her hand out that far and break that pass up for Manitoba.
Absolutely great vision on the court is exactly what Seba Brar brings to this Team Manitoba squad. She's played Team Manitoba at the U15 and the U17 levels. Canada Games, just another feather in her cap.
So here we go. Kinonkatuk trying to make a pass down low, not able to connect with those passes. Manitoba, great defensive play by Kinonkatuk, able to get the hand up and break that up. And whistle's gonna go. It's gonna be two shots once again for Manitoba.
2:25 left to go here in our second quarter. As time dwindling down on our first day of the Canada Games. As here's another look at that foul. Kinonkatuk just trying to go all out there to block that, and you gotta love the heart that she brings to the team.
Great sportsmanship there, you saw as well as a little bit of a collision. She was the first one to put her hand up and help her opposition up.
Absolutely.
Not able to convert that. Is a late break for Manitoba. Trying to get that from the line for three, and that's good. As Elliott on the money.
That's a shooter's shot right there, Robbie. Not everybody can make that.
Here's Kinonkatuk. Trying to go through traffic once again. Can't put that up, and recovered once again by Manitoba. That one sent down the court. Not able to connect with Ava Shaw.
Yeah, just a little bit too long and out of the reach. I love the vision, though. You could see that Ava Shaw was open for that. Just, unfortunately, missing the place of the pass by a little bit. And look who's back out onto the floor as well, Robbie. Simic is back after going down with that injury early on.
That's great to see. She went down pretty hard. She was walking off the court pretty slowly, but ball still alive. Nunavut looking to put it in. They capitalize. Had a great ovation here as Kali Namoligak capitalizes. Puts another two on the board for Nunavut.
Yeah, that was a great shot there.
And sent down from Brar. As Mika Simic gonna not let pain get in the way of her game here as she was off for at least a solid 10 minutes. She'd fallen on her leg earlier on. Here's another look at it. Great effort to keep that in bounds, and Namoligak turning and firing, no mistake made. Finds the basket, and a huge ovation here. Nunavut drawing a lot of fans in St. John's.
Absolutely. That was a great shot right there. That's exactly what you want to do. Create a little bit of space. Realize that you have the space. You can take your time and let it fly.
No doubt. That one going to slide out of bounds. And it'll be Manitoba inbounding.
Only 70 seconds left to go here in our second quarter as well. Time flying by and dwindling down here in this one.
So here comes Manitoba over center. A short pass. And put that on the other side. That one put up for three, and it's good. A great shot from Ella Castres.
And how about the reaction from her teammates too, right? Always cheering each other on.
You bet. There's Manitoba. No mistake. Nunavut puts another one on the board.
Simic back from the injury room.
Well, similar to what we saw earlier on with Kinokatuk.
Absolutely.
Went down to injury, back in the game. Really sparked the team.
Same scenario, different player.
And another shot there from Ava Shaw for three. Right on the money. Nunavut now. Trying to create something. That one sent back the other way from Manitoba, not able to make the layup. But on the rebound, no issue for Ava Shaw. They put another two on the board.
How about that pass there, Robbie? Right over everyone.
Here's Simic, one last kick at the can. That one's not going to quite make it. But a little flurry from Nunavut. Some life there on the Nunavut bench. Certainly crowd favorites here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Another look at the last attempt from Simic. Excuse me, she's going to get her team on the board. Nice layup down low off the bench as she missed some time to injury. Manitoba certainly playing strong here in the first half. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have the second half coming up on the other side of the break. It's the Canada Summer Games live from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, find all the games you need for non-stop family fun.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bevo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you the subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
Bevo.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces Jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
It starts with a spark and becomes a guiding light. Teamwork, friendship, getting social. When the games are gone, the games go on. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Legends aren't born. They're built. Icons don't become icons overnight. What you hear about is the achievement. What you see is the result. But greatness is built on wellness. So here's to heroes unsung, efforts unseen, and distant dreams humbly attained.
We've heard it said, nobody comes here for the weather. And yet, every spring, here they are.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
This is a place where imaginations can run wild. Maybe it's time to come set yours free.
For generations, we've been nurturing the communities where we live and work. Providing space to grow and preserving the environment that surrounds us. Because we understand that when we invest in communities, we invest in the future. Crosby, committed to community.
Introducing Vimeo Streaming, an all-in-one platform designed to help you turn your videos into a successful streaming business. Build your own custom branded app and connect with your audience across all platforms and devices without writing a single line of code. Deliver high quality, reliable, and secure video experiences, live or on demand. Turn video streams into revenue streams today.
Be seen, be heard, be remembered. Canadian AV, proud supporter of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
It takes a village to raise an athlete. For more than 120 years, Marine Atlantic has connected our sports communities with the people, places, and games they love.
Precision, vision, and strategy. The skills that make a great golfer are the same ones that make a great law firm. McInnes Cooper, an official sponsor of the 2025 Canada Games. Meet us on the course. Come celebrate our sponsorship on August 22nd.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. my time, it's my time, it's my time.
I am yellow today. I shine my light out like the sun. I am blue today. Calm as glass and cool like the sea. I'm a rainbow today. All the colors.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
Gatorade. With electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat. Carbs to help fuel your working muscles. And fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
A full life means something different to everyone. However you define a full life, we're here, paving the way for better access to care and empowering you every step of the way.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage here of women's basketball from the Canada Summer Games. Live from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. That one put up from distance. For Kanunketuk, not able to connect. As Manitoba recovers, brings it down in the offensive zone. Moving towards the middle. Here's Brar, sends it back to the line. That one off the rim and backboard, won't go down.
I tell you what, I don't mind that shot from Kanunketuk at all. Good look there, right off the rip, trying to catch Manitoba flat-footed.
Here she is again, Kanunketuk. This one, once again, off the rim, can't get it to fall. And Manitoba recovers. Here they come down the left side, up the middle, trying to create a path. Emma Elliott can't get the layup. That one recovered by Nunavut, and here's Simic, back the other way. Simic sending it to the other side. Kanunketuk trying to put it up there, can't get a rebound though, ball still alive. As it was Manabu trying to put the rebound away. That one sent back the other way for Brar and Manitoba. She's gonna get the layup and draw the foul for one more.
Tell you what, Robbie, good start here from Team Nunavut.
Absolutely.
Really good start in the opening minute or so here. It's very nice to see what they're doing here. I mean, they're coming out. Obviously, the score's gotten away from them. They're competing. A couple great looks. And how about the defense, too? It was really good here.
You gotta think that shots were mentioned quite a few times in the dressing room speech there based on the first minute of how they've played. Getting shots off from everywhere.
Absolutely. And they didn't end the first half off in a bad fashion either.
That's a good point. Here's a restart now. Manitoba down low. Seva Brar. Brar looking for a pass. Finally makes it underneath, and a big opportunity. Can't finish it as Simic carries it back up the other way. Here's Simic trying to hold on to it. Back for Kanunketuk. That one from downtown almost made it. And a great effort.
I'm telling you what.
It's impressive.
That could be the game plan right there. Kanunketuk's let 3 go. Real close on 2 of them. I'd love to see a bomb from downtown.
Just watching her, you can see her. She's making the hand gesture of shooting the basketball. You can tell she's out here to shoot in the second half.
Absolutely, and why not?
Manitoba now can set up in the offensive zone. Down low, not able to hang on to it. Finally getting there just before it rolled out of bounds. Travel's going to be the call. Nunavut will get the ball back on the baseline. Simic. For Kanunketuk.
I feel like a shot might be coming here, Robbie.
That one, nice pass up the middle, back for Kanunketuk, trying to drive in, is perhaps fooling Manitoba a little bit as they laid back defensively a little bit. And that one, once again for Manabu, but can't connect, which draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Great start here for Nunavut.
Yeah, really good. Competitive. Pretty easy to tell. Shoot the ball is the message here that they got in the room, as you mentioned. Let's take another look at it as well. In tight. There's one off the rim, and then another opportunity in the paint. There's the foul. Free throw made on the first attempt. Let's see what the second attempt has in store.
Second opportunity for Manabu. That one good too. So 2 more points on the board for Nunavut. And a great start for this team from the north here in this third quarter. Manitoba now looking to respond offensively. Here's Brar driving down low, looking to send it back. Down the left side. Back to the line for Brar. In low, great layup, a beautiful play by Emma Yard to put 2 on the board. As Manitoba inbounds it. Here's Kanunketuk. A nice pass, that one from distance, won't go off the rim onto the backboard now, but you made a great point there, Luke. Definitely lots of great quality shots coming off for Nunavut. They seem to certainly have more pep in their step, and you mentioned it, they already played 1 game today. The legs have got to be getting tired as Kanunketuk brings it back down, and that one's going to be out of bounds, I believe. Couldn't quite keep her feet in bounds. Was Simic.
The transition game for me is what's really improved here in this second half. You see, they get the ball on their own end, and they are flat out pushing up court. We'll see how long that can last with this being their second game of the day, but still, fantastic right now. Nice bucket made there as well, might I add. Great job to navigate through the traffic and to lay it up.
Here's Simic. Now can't hold on to it. It was Manabu. back the other way. Driving down low is Manitoba, gets her own rebound, puts it up, still not able to capitalize. Nunavut recovers. And Simic brings it down the other way. On her left side, nice round the back. Nice play by Simic. Back for Kanokatuck from distance. Oh, just misses. The crowd coming alive here tonight. Getting fired up indeed is the crew in attendance here in Nunavut. In St. John's.
Goodness. You'd think it was in Nunavut. This crowd really rallying behind this team.
Here's some substitutions coming on for Manitoba.
What a move there by Simic, and then down from deep, Kanokatuck. Just a fantastic opportunity. She's getting really close on those.
So Brar makes her first free throw, maintaining composure. And no mistake made. Great 2 shots there from Seva Brar.
A few more substitutions here as they continue to roll on and off, and Kanokatuck's gonna come off, and on for Team Nunavut is gonna be Leah Dimitruk.
This one brought down from 3-point land on off the backboard, almost went in. Just bouncing wide, but Nunavut certainly taking some chances here.
I mean, they're looking good right now, Robbie. This is exactly what you want to see from Team Nunavut.
Couldn't hold on to it, and a turnover. Manitoba breaks the other way. Astres holding on to it. Outside the line, moving it to the side this time. Going down low is McKinley. McKinley couldn't hold on to it. Here's Nunavut back the other way for Dimitruk. Dimitruk, new traffic. Tries to put it up. Not able to connect was Ellsworth. And back comes Manitoba and McKinley. McKinley going to put that up, and play continues. 5:41 remaining here in the third quarter.
This third quarter flying by here. Fast-paced action, back and forth, and here we come, back again.
Great effort by Simic to get back defensively, and a nice play by McKinley. No mistake made. 2 more on the board for Manitoba. And here come Nunavut. Back the other way. Nunavut couldn't get there on time, and that one's picked off once again. Manitoba breaking down the left side this time. That one put up, not able to connect. And once again, that one bounced off the back of the rim this time, but they won't make a mistake on the third effort. Emily McLean makes that drop, and Nunavut breaks back the other way. Trying to get something set up. Here's Ava Ellsworth. Ellsworth back to the middle for Dimitruk. Dimitruk can't hold on to that one. That's going to be put out of play, and possession going back to Nunavut.
I like the fast pace here.
Certainly fast-paced third quarter compared to the second.
They've come out swinging here as Team Nunavut. And we've said it before, 15 minutes can make a lot of difference in the style of play that your team has.
Here's Simic, sends it back. Dyer Akadevinak. That one put up from distance. That one won't fall, but rebound. Down low was Dyer Akadevinak. Can't get to it. Turned over once again. Here's Nunavut recovering. Bringing it over center court, taking their time. Vautier. Vautier drops it back for Simic. Simic tries to blind pass, connects with Dimitruk. Dimitruk back to Simic. Great pressure by Manitoba. Simic going down low, back to the line, puts it up. That one gonna hit the front of the rim, but a great effort. Nunavut not connecting on those shots, but they're certainly not missing by much.
They're all
It's
around
bad luck.
it. Something's got to fall here soon. They are all around this rim.
Manitoba gonna break down low. Trying to recover on the rebound. That one off the back of the rim, and Nunavut recovers once again. Dimitruk carries it up, taking her time, looking to get set up in the offensive end. That one at a play, not able to hold on to it. Was Hallie Penner for Manitoba, ball at a play.
3:45 left to go here in our third quarter. Final action of the day. These two teams both in action tomorrow. Nunavut will play off against Saskatchewan at 3:15, and then Manitoba playing against Yukon at 5:30. For Saskatchewan and Nunavut, that's going to be a tough matchup there. Again, Nunavut not having a lot of turnaround here, especially after playing 2 games in one day, and then Manitoba versus Yukon. That'll be interesting. Yukon with more rest going into that one. I expect that one to be a great matchup.
Sometimes having a game under your belt too, just getting that Canada Games experience, certainly help a team get comfortable faster. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of effort Yukon comes out with tomorrow.
Exactly, and they have a loud crowd as well. We heard it here this morning. And they're playing at a later time too, right? So more people from home are going to be able to watch it. Yeah, always a little bit extra whenever you know that family and friends who weren't able to make it in person are going to be watching online. An extra fire for Yukon tomorrow, I'm sure.
So 3:45 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter of this one.
Yeah, looks like we're just about ready to go again. Looks like it's going to be a Nunavut ball.
So Nunavut inbounding on the side. Nick Pache. Pache sends it in for Simic. Nice play to get it right back. Back to the middle now. Throwing it up from distance is Dimitruk. That one almost fallen. We've been talking about that, Luke. Seemed to be bouncing off the rims in the backboard, but just not getting them to find the mesh.
They're all around it, a matter of time.
Manitoba gonna head down the left side, looking for a quick drive is Manitoba. Holding on to it, Castres. A nice short pass to McKinley. McKinley down the left side. Fullerin puts it up. That one rolling around the rim, won't go down. And that one gonna be out of bounds. Couldn't quite keep her feet on the good side of the line. So here comes Nunavut now. Inbounding. Simic. Moving forward. Over center. That one up for Manabu. Manabu trying to find a pass available. She'll send it out for Dimitruk. Back down the other way. A misstep by Simic. Gonna put pressure on McKinley. McKinley with it. At the top of the line. On the left side. That one sent over. Big shot from downtown. No mistake for 3 as Lily Cox picks her spot. Makes no mistake. A big 3-pointer for Manitoba.
Absolutely. Corner 3, that's one of the toughest spots to shoot from on the court. No backboard to help you out there. And it worked out great for Manitoba on that try.
Well, Manitoba heading back the other way. Gonna get set up once again. Down low for McLean. McLean gonna get by 2 defenders from Nunavut, and back they will go the other way. Trying to hold on to it is Manitoba. There's a little rustle on the ground. Helped up. Zella Castres.
A few more substitutions here as well, Robbie.
Looks like she'll be heading to the bench. Yeah, you mentioned that. Here's Shetler. Shetler coming into the game.
And it looks like Kingi Aktuk will be back here for Nunavut as well. Coming on, and she looks like she will be joined by Kylie Novaliaka.
So Nunavut on the inbound from center court, Nick Pache. Novoligak. Hold on to that one, Manitoba. Sends it back. Set up at the top of the line. Knocked down low. Gonna make a quick pass. That one off the back of the rim and out. Kanongatuk. Down the left side. Gonna make a break for it. That one not able to be kept in. But a good effort from Kanongatuk.
Yeah, you gotta love the effort here from Team Nunavut. And especially, obviously, Kingi Aktuk, jeepers, trying to get that one out. But a great effort nonetheless.
Down low, nice drive from McKinley. Unable to get it to go, but a nice play on the rebound to let that one drop by Manitoba.
The thing, too, is whenever Kanongatuk is out there, it's like a whole different vibe. She really kind of controls the offense here for Team Nunavut. Kanongatuk does.
Down low, trying to go back to the line. No one there to receive the pass. That one had a play, and Minute 5 on the clock here in the third quarter. Manitoba certainly a force to be reckoned with here this week. On the left side, going to set something up offensively is Manitoba. That one back to the line. Nice quick shot off the front of the rim. Can't get that one to go. Spins Izinguso and gets that one to fall. Another 2 on the board for Manitoba.
Yeah, great move in tight there. Being able to spin so quickly so the ball isn't swatted out of your hands.
Holding on to it. Valerian. Trying to put that one up. That one going to be called travel, and Nunavut gets the ball on the sidelines. They'll look to reset. Here's Novoligak. Put in for Kinunkatok. Down the line for Dyer Akanavigak. That one put up from distance once again off the backboards. Just seems to be on the wrong side of the inch on those shots. That one put out to the line. That one off the back of the rim once again is the rebound into the hands of Izinguso. And no mistake that time as it beats the buzzer. So 3 quarters in the books. Great effort here from Team Nunavut, trying to get as many shots off as they can. And Manitoba certainly showing that they are capable of mounting a lot of offense. We're going to have the fourth quarter action on the other side of the break. This is the Canada Summer Games live from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Everything has brought her to this moment. She inches closer to the edge and summons the courage to leap. Because she knows the only way out is across when the floor is lava. Every big moment starts small.
Drinking more summer with Tim's new iced lattes, now whipped for a silky smooth taste. Pairs perfectly with having nowhere to be. Or remembering you have a bunch of places to be. Try a smooth iced latte today in flavors like new brown sugar.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
Welcome back to our coverage. Women's basketball here from the Canada Summer Games in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Manitoba with a commanding lead over Nunavut, but Nunavut certainly not giving up, not backing down as they come out shooting for the third quarter. Here's another one from distance. That one almost finding the mesh, just not quite. They've been so close and so many shots, just haven't been able to get it to go.
You said it, Robbie. It's just, I keep saying it, it's a matter of time. They keep shooting. They've been so close. They're bound to hit one.
Here's Simic, puts it up. That one not able to find the mesh either. Is recovered by Manitoba. Back the other way. Over half. Going to get set up. Ava Shaw makes a nice short pass. Izinguso. That one from long range. And it's good. A great shot there from Manitoba.
Absolutely, really showing off the skill there from range, trying to get that one, really just nailing it down here today.
Nunavut trying to put the defensive pressure on Manitoba. They spin back, going to the side. Here's a shot. Put up from three-point distance. That one off the front of the rim. Nunavut recovers. They head back the other way with it. Nunavut down low. Here's Simic. Simic trying to move in. Sends off for Manamu. Manamu can't get that one to fall. And play continues. Manitoba mounting that offensive pressure. Down at the top of the key is Manitoba and Maloma Isinguzo. That one ending up back for Simic. Simic busting through the middle, showing a lot of speed up for Manamu. Manamu stops, puts it up. That one, pounces out. We've seen that for the last 10 minutes or so. So many close chances, just not getting them to fall.
Yeah, looks like right now Manitoba's running a horn system right now, Robbie, where we got educated on that in the commercial break, but looks like right now that's what they're trying to run here. We'll get into that next time they're in the offensive zone.
7:42 on the clock. Here's Manabu. Trying to find a pass, get reset up. Is Nunavut. Novogulak. Oh, and there it is, a big shot. And Nunavut puts another one away. There you get a good look at the crowd cheering them on. And that one stopped once again. Trying to make a quick pass. That one turned away by Manitoba on a great defensive play.
See, so this is the horns right here. You have two people in the corners, two people on the elbows, and that's the main play right there. The pass to the inside or the pass out to the corner for the corner three. Manitoba running that to perfection right now.
Nunavut down the right side. Trying to get a shot opportunity. That one put up from Dimitruk, won't connect. Off the backboard, Manitoba recovers. Back the other way. Once again, from three-point territory. That one doesn't connect. Nunavut can't hold on to it. That one back the other way, and a big 2 points for Manitoba. And a nice transition basket from Emma Elliott. She's been great thus far here this evening, as has this entire Manitoba squad.
Yeah, Emma Elliott through the first half, Robbie. She was 5 for 5. Didn't miss a single shot. 4 of those for 2 points, 1 of those for 3.
Well, there's another one complete for Elliott.
Exactly. She's been great here throughout the 35 minutes, around 34 minutes that we played here so far tonight.
Down the right side, Nunavut looking for another drive. That one stopped by Manitoba. Holding on to it. Gonna pick up some steam. Heading down through the middle, down low, trying to make a break, and a beautiful play there as Hallie Penner finds a lane, makes the lay-in down under the hoop. Back the other way they come. Nunavut gonna get set up. Here's Simic. Simic. Nice ball work. Over to the other side for Ellsworth. Ellsworth sends it down low. Simic once again trying to break for it, getting the pass off. Great defensive play by Manitoba's Ella Castres.
Yeah, very good there. Nowhere for Team Nunavut to go. They were trying, but everywhere that they turned, they were jam, and a good turnover on possession for Manitoba.
Simic losing her footing up top. And a great play once again from Manitoba, and Hallie Penner putting it off the backboards as Nunavut back down through center. That one sent up, won't connect, and Manitoba will go back the other way. At the top of the key, Manitoba, nice quick pass down low for Hallie Penner. She'll get it to go.
Again, there's the horns formation in the offensive zone. Manitoba doing a perfect job of running that right now.
Great play there. Nice passing work for Nunavut. Trying to throw that up as Manabu quite anticipate that one coming towards her. Can't get to it. Manitoba back the other way. Manitoba breaking down low. Nice pass into the paint. That one will fall. Another 2 points on the board.
And still, Robbie, none of it competing.
Absolutely.
The whole way through.
Certainly not let up. That one sent from distance. That one not going to hit the target. 4:18 remaining on the clock. Here for Manitoba. Trying to make a break for it. Down the left side. Being held off by Nunavut. A nice play in the key from Hallie Penner. Whistle's going to go. Substitution's going to come in. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout.
Well, a great day of basketball here so far, Robert. We've had a fantastic time, a long shift for us, but it's been really enjoyable. We've got to see so many teams come in here, and everybody but Ontario and Quebec, and it's been great to watch all the different provinces, and it's been a great day for the first official day of games at the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
No doubt about it. Teams having a little chat here on the bench. 3:59 remaining in regulation time. Manitoba, Nunavut.
And most fans still staying too, apart from the odd athletes that have to go back. Get ready for tomorrow. Obviously, games tomorrow as well. They can't just watch the sports, although that is one of the best parts, free access as an athlete into any of the sports. So always getting the option to tune in and go watch a sport that maybe you wouldn't see every single day.
You see the look of focus on Manitoba. I know it's early on in this tournament.
Still focused. They got their eyes set on something else.
They haven't broke their focus one bit here tonight.
No, not at all. It's been a great performance by them.
Nunavut certainly can't hang their heads on the effort. They came out, especially in this second half.
Yep, keep going back to it. Second game of the day, too. So imagine how tired these girls are. I know I sure would be.
Absolutely. That one inbounded, picked up by Duval. Duval going to carry it over center, looking for the long pass. Down the end for Pache. Pache down low for Apaluktuk. That's going to be sent up, not going to drop. Picked up by Manitoba. They'll head back the other way. Castres with it. Castres taking her time. Moves it at the top now for Hallie Penner. Here's Brar. Going to put that one up and gets it to go.
Yeah, real strong effort there. Just quickly in and out of the zone with the set play. Doing a great job here as Manitoba continually on the offense.
Here's Kanunkatuck. Back to the other side for Duval. Duval tries to send it down low. Looking to get a shot off is Nunavut. Shot clock time taken away. 3 minutes remaining here in regulation. That one sent down low also. Off the backboards, a nice give and go for a layup for Kishi Falarin.
Here's Ellsworth. She's had a great day. She's really strong. One of Nunavut's top players, and she's been really fun to watch here.
Certainly a lot of time on the floor. This young athlete.
Yeah, a lot of minutes that she's gained throughout this day, and most likely will as the tournament goes on, continually racking up the minutes.
This one put up from three-point range, not going to hit the target, but back into the hands of Manitoba. They'll look to get set up. At the top, that one sent back down and off the bottom of the rim, and down in a hurry.
Yeah, 2:23 left to go here. Time just dwindling down on our first day of coverage. Of course, throughout the rest of the week, so many other great sports to offer. Softball, beach volleyball, lacrosse. Help me out here, some basketball as well, soccer during our first week.
Yeah, artistic swimming, back in the games for the first time in 6 years.
Yeah, our second week events, artistic swimming, track and field, men's box lacrosse is in the second week as well. Just a plethora of events, so make sure to tune in over the next 2 weeks to all the different events that we have. So much to offer here at the Canada Games.
Absolutely. Here's Ishi Falarin at the line. Makes the second one fall.
Automatic for her today at the free throw line. She's been fantastic.
She's been dialed in, is right. Here
Absolutely.
comes Nunavut back down the other way. Pache Hands it back to Kanungatuk. Going to go to the right side this time. Sending that one up is Duval from distance. Won't get it to fall. Recovered by Manitoba once again. Time ticking away. Under 2 minutes remaining here in regulation.
Look at the cycle game here from Manitoba.
And that on net off the front of the rim. And Nunavut recovers. Take it back on their own down the right side.
And I know that we talked about it earlier, Robbie, but the shoes on display here this week as well. Some great kicks being displayed. Just take a look around on your screen. Some great shoes always on display during basketball.
No doubt. Saw the Ninja Turtle special. You gotta love that little bit of character.
Absolutely. Making you crave some pizza now.
Big Ninja Turtle fan here, so it's all about those. Over center court now. Manitoba looking to get set up. McKinley. Left side down low. Looking to turn and put it in, but recovered by Kishi Falarin. Falarin goes to the other side. Inside the line, driving down on her own is McKinley. Sends it back for Shetler. Shetler moves in, takes a shot. That one not going to fall. And here comes Kanungatuk. Up the right side. Sends that one over from the line.
Nice passing here.
Great passing by Nunavut. Not able to finish it off.
Really strong passing there on that opportunity, Robbie. Manitoba couldn't keep up there with the passing from Team Nunavut on that last offensive rush. Under a minute to go here.
And Manitoba. Travel's going to be the call. And possession going back to Nunavut.
A strong performance from Manitoba. Definitely, they look like a team that means business here. That's for sure.
Put up for three, won't be able to connect. And here's Manitoba, back the other way. Taking their time, under 20 seconds remaining on the clock. And one last shot for Manitoba. Hits the mesh. So one last drive for Nunavut. Certainly a crowd favorite here tonight.
Absolutely, and why not? They've competed. How could you not be a fan of this Nunavut team?
You certainly have.
They've been fun to watch.
7 seconds on the clock. One last chance here for Kanungatuk. That one passed off, taking a shot from distance. Oh, just off the backboard. And a great effort. A big final score. Manitoba with a dominating performance on the scoreboard. And got to give you hats off and a tip of the cap to Nunavut for showing their determination. No quitting. That's what these Canada games are all about.
Absolutely, Robbie. It's all about competition and sportsmanship as well, and we're going to see it here. You can see Nunavut in their team huddle, their coaches, and Manitoba already lined up to shake their hands. This is exactly what Canada Games is all about.
It's an entertaining one. Great day of basketball. 6 games brought to you. We're going to have coverage all week, multi-sports. Make sure you tune in. For Luke Much, I'm Robbie Doherty. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
It starts deep beneath our feet and reaches all the way to the finish line. With care, courage, and curiosity, Rio Tinto brings strength to the surface behind the moments that move us. From coast to coast to coast, on every podium, we stand behind Canada's next great performance. Rio Tinto, finding better ways for Canada and the world.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up! Whoa.
up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.